Hi guys, this is Jonathan, the Disney fan here, and today, here's part 12 of my least favorite movies list. And this will be the last one for this month. Part 14 will be in session in October, and when I do my least favorite shows list for part 7, part 8 will be in session in October. So right now I'm going to do my least favorite movies list. Starting with Furry Vengeance. So let's get started with Furry Vengeance. Oh my god. This movie was very stupid and it was not funny at all. There was not one real good joke throughout the entire film. All it is just bunches of childish jokes and disgusting jokes as well, and the humor in it is just gross. It was just gross. It wasn't fun to watch either. The humor is not very good either. It's just gross. It's too gross for it to be good. And the characters are mean-spirited and they do very wrong things and make wrong decisions as well. And the animals were just terrible. The plot is just crap. The directing is crap too. The acting is crap, and the animals were not even likable or lovable. And the characters are so unlikable and so mean-spirited that it just makes you want to just punch them in the face. And it is so embarrassing to Brendan Fraser. Brendan Fraser, stop making films if you're gonna continue making crap like this. This is such a crap fest. It's pure crap and it's complete torture. You're not having fun watching this. If you haven't seen it, I say avoid it. You will not like it. It's boring, mean-spirited, dumb, and it's a piece of garbage. And it's childish, too. Okay, moving on with Furry Vengeance. Disney, I don't know what you were thinking when you decided to make this remake. Yeah, you guys guessed it. Mulan from 2020. What could I say? This was a major disappointment. Oh my god, this movie and remake together was such a major disappointment. All of the characters just feel so wooden and they don't feel like the original one from 1998 were. Oh my god. It was nothing like the 1998 original animated film was. Instead, it just feels absolutely different. And it was something so horrible that words cannot describe how appalling this movie was. And boring and cliche. Everybody just wasted their talent with this movie. I'm sorry, but everybody was just terrible throughout this film. And the worst part is, there is no Mushu in this film, and no songs from this film. Really? Why would you make a Mulan remake without adding Mushu or the songs from the original? And also, this is a slap in the face to a wonderful 1998 animated film that I had ever seen in my entire life. It was a complete slap in the face. It was different. It felt like it was so different and it was so horrible. Disney, I don't know what you were thinking when you made this. Come on, Disney, you can do better than that. I mean, really. If you haven't seen it, just avoid it at all costs. It's not a very good one. Watch the 1998 one instead. That one's good, but this one is a major disappointment. And it's boring too. The remake was so boring. Okay, moving on to the next one. The Animal. When I first saw this film, I thought it was okay, but years later, I didn't know what the hell I was watching after that. As time went by, I realized that this movie was a very, very bizarre movie. You got Rob Schneider embarrassing himself, like acting like an animal. He was just embarrassing himself throughout the entire film, and he doesn't act funny at all. He's just embarrassing himself in front of the entire audience, eventually making them cringe or just disgusted or just annoyed or just bored. I mean, this movie was so bizarre and the humor is very awkward. There's not one real good joke. I mean, the acting is very atrocious. It is obviously very atrocious. This is probably the worst acting ever. And this is defined the most embarrassing acting ever. And yeah, what's next? Are they gonna make a sequel for the animal and make him act like an elephant and a monkey this time? Oh my god. The Animal is just a bizarre, confusing, and very awkward film. If you haven't seen it, just don't. Watch better comedy films like Coming to America with Eddie Murphy. That's funny. But this one is not. It's embarrassing, awkward, cliche, boring, and bizarre to look at. It's not fun at all to watch. It's a mean-spirited one too. It's very mean-spirited at times, not to mention. It's just a terrible film and mundane and cringe-worthy at points. If you haven't seen it, avoid it. Okay, moving on to the next film. Yeah, I think this will probably be the last one. Show Dogs. What could I say? This movie is god awful. I don't know what people were thinking when they think this movie was gonna be funny and good, when it's actually just bizarre and terrible. None of the dogs in this film were cute to begin with. In fact, this movie is not even cute. And Will Arnett, he just wasted his career and his talent with this film. And the jokes are really just very childish. And the humor's just gross. And probably same thing with The Animal. Probably has the most embarrassing acting throughout the entire film. The plot is a huge mess. It's like some guy had look at the script and that he found in the trash can, and he gave it to some director and he accepts it, and then he just makes a stupid movie called Show Dogs, which is not funny at all to begin with. This movie was not even funny, it's not clever, and it's not warm-hearted or witty. It's not even cute either. It's cliche, gross, childish, embarrassing, and oh my god. Well, Arnold, why did you have to be in this film? And so is everyone else. All of the characters were just... they're such forgettable characters. Like, I can't remember one person throughout the entire film. I can't think of one person in this film. That's how forgettable, and that's how forgettable these characters are. So is the dogs. I can't even remember the dogs' names in this film. And I'm a dog person myself. I love dogs. But this one, along with Cujo and Man's Best Friend, I hate it. Yeah, it's such a terrible dog film, and it's not even cute. If you want to watch a dog movie that's cute, watch Shiloh, or My Dog Skip, or Lassie, or what else? And if you want to watch a animated film about dogs, watch Snoopy Come Home, and watch 101 Dalmatians from 1961. Disney's 101 Dalmatians from 1961, I meant. Those are cute and warm-hearted dog films. This one is just poor, nasty, childish, cliche, and it felt like it was completely wrong. And it was one of the most horrible thing I've ever experienced for a dog film. So yeah, there's better dog films out there than this. Don't waste your time watching Show Dogs.